go up on or really close to Easter. Today is Easter when I'm filming it, so happy Easter. And if you don't celebrate it, I hope I don't offend, but I love Easter because it's a great time for family and friends, and it really reminds me of spring, which is why I wanted to film this video. I was tagged by, sorry girl, I'm gonna totally butcher your tag, but it's SuperEON XIV, I don't know if that was supposed to stand for a number or not, to do the I love spring tag. And so I want to just jump right on into it because I'm really ecstatic about spring this year. The first question is, what is your favorite spring nail polish? I know that I just talked about that in my March favorites, because it's one I actually just recently found. I tend to lean more towards these colors in the spring, but this formula, the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, is definitely going to be my favorite going forward if there's not one that someone can replace it with in quality. This shade is in the shade Rosy Riveter. It's just a really gorgeous light pink, more leaning towards coral color, and I just love it. Obviously it's like the shirt I'm wearing, it's in my scarf. I love it, especially in the springtime, which is now just about upon us here in Maine. I love it. What is my must-have lip color this spring is the next question. I pretty much keep my lip color very similar year-round, but I would say that I've really been loving the Maybelline Lust for Blush shade, and either the matte or satin finish. It's just this really gorgeous shade, and I think that it's going to be a shade that I'm really going to rock until summertime, when I can start to wear a lot lighter, brighter shades. So I'm really going to be loving this shade this spring. The next question is, show us your fave spring dress. Here where I live, it is way too cold to wear dresses in springtime. So I would show you my fave dress, but I'd be lying, and I've always made an oath to not ever lie on my channel. So come summertime, I will definitely show you guys the types of dresses that I love to wear, but I would be lying if I said I wore dresses in the spring. My favorite spring scarf or accessory, I'm wearing it. This is my favorite scarf for springtime. It just has a lot of bright colors in it. Like, it's got this yellow and the blues. It even has like some purples in it. I just love these kinds of colors for in the springtime. So I really try to accessorize with a lot of these types of colors, and this has all of them in it, so that's why it's my favorite. The fifth question is, what spring trends are you most excited about? Fashion or makeup? I would tend to say, because I keep a pretty good watch on what's going on with makeup all the time, that towards like season changes, I tend to get more excited for fashion changes, just because I want to see what is new in fashion. I know right now, from what I've been looking at, gingham is supposed to be really hot this spring. I don't know that I'm totally sold on that one. And that black and white is supposed to be coming back in. Full head to toe white is supposed to be really hot this spring. So those are the types of trends that I'm seeing. But yeah, that is where I tend to lean towards in the springtime. Sixth question, what is your favorite spring candle? I really like soy candles because they burn cleaner than like a Bath and Body Works candle or a Yankee candle would. My favorite soy candle is this one from Everyday Luxe. It's Sunset Sail. It's just this really nice, clean scent, which reminds me of spring, because in springtime I think more of like fresh and stuff like that. It says that it has notes of amber sunset, pink honeysuckle, and sugared grapefruit. Anytime I smell it, I never find those smells, but hey, I don't think they're gonna lie about what they stuck in their candle, so it just smells like heaven. So this is my fave candle for the spring. What is my fave body spray or perfume for spring? I know that I just talked about this as well in my March favorites, and it's a new one. It's the Coach Poppy, and it's just a really nice light floral scent that you can wear any time of the day, and it just smells good, and it smells like spring, and I love it. What is spring like where you live? Well, funny you should ask. We make jokes where I live that spring doesn't even exist here. It goes from winter to summer, and there's like a 3-week mud season in the middle. So I would say that spring is like mud and cold and windy. Because that's what mud season is. And I'm pretty sure that everybody's saying that spring is that season that's in between summer and winter. So yeah, spring where I'm from is like mud. What is my favorite thing about spring? That it's so short where I live. Like I said, it's like 3 weeks long, and then it's summer. Because where I live, there's a really long, like 8-month winter span, and 3 weeks of spring, and then yay, summer. What is my, oh, I already asked myself that. Am I a spring cleaner? Yes, I am certainly a spring cleaner. So much so to the effect that just the other day, I went through all of my kitchen cupboards and threw out everything that we don't use. My boyfriend came out in the kitchen and he was like, "Hey Kel, what you doing? And why is almost everything that we've bought in the last 8 months on the floor?" And it's because we don't use it, and I don't want to keep things in our house that we don't use, so I'll go through our cupboards, our closets, and just get rid of things that we really don't need to be keeping. And I frequently do that in the spring because I think that's a great time to refresh and cleanse out, and I love to clean in the spring. Do I have any plans for spring break or an upcoming vacation? I'm way too old for spring break. I passed that a few years ago. And do I have any plans for an upcoming vacation? Not any set in stone, but we have talked about possibly going to the mountains just to kind of refresh and you know, disconnect fully. We like to go to a set of mountains that are a couple of hours away from us, and there's a nice lodge there where we can really just disconnect fully. Not even Facebook do we do there, and just cleanse ourselves from social media and everything else, and just really enjoy each other and figure out what our goals are for the next year or so. So it's a really nice thing to do, and we like planning that out in the springtime. So that wraps up all of the questions that were in the tag. I will be tagging some ladies down below that I would love if you guys would join in on it with us. And I will catch you guys next time.